Uh, hey, I think niggas is live. Is niggas
Right
live?
now.
Let me see.
Is Alex with us?
Hold
Or
on.
he gone?
Yeah, I about to say he quit the team viewer. So let me tell him that we live. Hey, we're live. Let me check on my phone. Let me see if we live.
We are live.
We live? Are we live? I don't
It's a
see
little
shit.
delayed to that joint, but it's cool.
Wait, how you know we're live?
I see it on your page.
You do?
Yeah.
How do I not see it on my own damn page?
It's not on videos, it's on home.
It's on home. What Alex talking about? Oh, I'm here. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. I see it now. Okay. Well, we live. All right, bet. Bet. We live. All right, let me get it to the main jump. Um should we start with this introduction?
So,
Alright, what's up, y'all? It's your boy PrettyBoyFloyd. Me and Low Show. We doing a live stream right now. It's pretty spontaneous. Right now we just going to go on the internet, react to a couple videos. Believe we wanted to talk about Hamza. We had some videos in mind about that and just kind of, speak on that. Was there like any other channels that you wanted to react to, Low?
um, off the top of my head, not necessarily. I know that this man Sneeko made a burner YouTube channel, and I
Mm-hmm.
have not seen any of the new content he's been posting over there. So I kind of do want to check that out just to see what that's about. But that's all I got right now.
Alright, bet. My bad. This jump crazy.
So I'm trying to figure out how you gonna are you gonna pull up the video over here or should I be on the YouTube?
So I'll pull it up. Um, so let me make sure that's going right now. I'll tell you what, my computer's slow as hell. Like, there's so much shit. Oh, okay. All right, bet. So it's got us on there. You got the YouTube app. Like you're seeing like what we going through, what we doing and stuff, right?
Yeah, I see. It's just a little delayed.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely a little delayed, but it's got us both at that bottom corner.
Yeah, I see that.
Yep. Yo, when the fuck did Hamza get 1 million subscribers?
I don't know. I was actually never tuned in with bro until recently.
Bro, I swear he had like 500,000 like 2 weeks ago.
Shit.
That's
You know, watch all these videos, bro. All them got the
Oh,
red.
all of them got the red. Hell yeah. I told you I'd be watching Hamza. Yo, this one right here is the You've Gotten Complacent, bro. That shit hit home with me, dog.
For real?
Oh yeah. Is there a specific one you wanted to go to?
Nah, nothing off the top of my head because I'm still very new to his content. So I feel like if anything,
Mm-hmm.
either you should pick one we both haven't seen, or maybe pick one that you liked, you resonated with that I should watch.
Huh. All right, bet. I think the complacency one is a good one to watch. Are you are you able to hear this? Oh, you know what?
I
There's a
have to
pattern
use
that you might be
on
experiencing as you go about your self improvement journey.
Can you hear
And
that?
that is of the original struggle that you go through, when you're experiencing like some bad habits, or you've met
Can you hear that?
today when I told my girl to wash my uniform and I had to record this video. That's why I'm sat here naked. I'm not even wearing any shorts right now.
Wait, hello?
Someone should like stand outside my apartment and like quickly zoom in.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, my bad. I muted myself on Zoom. My
Oh,
bad, my bad, my
oh
bad.
no, no, you good? Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
Wait, let me test it again. Hold on, cause I don't know if you
On the
could.
camera and like, how much you reckon you can sell a picture like
You can hear that.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. All right, that's a bet.
that? Success leads to complacency. Now, you don't have to be like an astronomical success to experience this. The chances are that you're actually a lot more complacent than you actually think you are if you have experienced some elements of success in your self improvement or your work journey so far. Sometimes we need like this reminder that potentially we've taken our foot off the gas. For example, we've stopped working as hard on our business or making money in our career. And if that's something that you're interested in, if you feel like you've been a little bit complacent in making money, especially if you wanted to like, create a business or make online income. My friend Iman is like running a free event which you can go and watch like how to make money as a young person. And I'll have that link below so you can go there right now if you want to watch that. I'm doing like a guest speaking sort of collaboration on this event with me and Iman. We're going to teach people how to actually build more money and success and sort of get away from this complacency that happens once you've made some good progress. And perhaps you just needed this reminder right now because it happens to me a lot more than I'd really like to admit. But if I make like a significant amount of progress on, let's say, my physique, feels like, yeah, I'm massive. Like, look at me, look, I'm so in shape. I'm so in shape. I'm so massive. That feeling, and that's almost like a feeling of history of the progress that I've just made. But like, if you ask me there and then on the day when I just kind of remember that I've been very successful in building my physique, that same day I may have ate some junk food. That same day I may have like probably didn't train as hard because you see, when you have built like a good level of success, you subconsciously, you don't even realize this is happening, but you subconsciously stop working as hard. Honestly, like for the last 2 years that I've been on this journey, for a large part of that, like I was actually complacent without realizing it. And you might have like some of the symptoms of complacency. And number one is that you're not working as hard because you feel like you're already at like the optimum levels. Is this you? Like, are you kind of just coasting along with the plan of like what you've set? Just kind of like, yeah, but like that's as much as I can do.
Mm.
For a long time, I used to say that exact same thing. Well, this is about as much as I got done. Incorrect. You can do more. You just don't really know what to do just now, and so you can carry on to the pushing and making the same progress that you're doing right now. But the highest level people spend some time figuring out more things that they can do. I found that like lower success people, like lower like levels of success, people spend more time just kind of like doing what they know, but not really improving past that. So for example, let me tell you a story. If you look at any gym right now, you'll see the kind of guy who seems to have built like a very, pretty decent physique. He's made some good progress. But then if you ask him how long he's been training for, and he's bench pressing like 60 kg for reps or whatever, right? So it's not like extremely successful or anything. And he'll say, oh, years. So what actually happened? You'll see this in any gym that you go to, that most of the people there who have been training for a couple of years got complacent after 6 months of training, and they literally have made about 6 to 12 months of progress, even though they've been consistently going to the gym. I've been going to the gym for about 8 to 9 years. I've probably made like 3 to 4 years of progress because I was complacent for like 4 years of it. Obviously not like all at once, but more so like I'd get really serious in the gym when I first started for maybe about a month or something, but then be complacent for like 2 weeks whilst I was taking a lot of shirtless pictures because you don't realize that you've just taken your foot off the gas. You needed this reminder sometimes. Hopefully you have the humility to accept this. Sometimes you need a reminder that you can't take your foot off the gas. If anything, the more successful that you become, the harder you need to push to keep making more gains. And we learned this from the gym. We learned that if, for example, you get really strong and you can bench press 100 kg of reps, well, you can't go and do the lower weight and the lower volume anymore. You see, to make progress for the rest of your life, it always has to be difficult. If it's not difficult, if it's not challenging, then you're probably not progressively overloading. And the concept of progressive overload works in all areas. I wish I had someone when I was going through my self improvement journey make a video somewhat to this, which just kind of reminds me that chances are, for maybe more than 50% of your journey, you're probably quite complacent. And the weird thing is that you'll probably be pretty certain that you're not. This is so interesting. Like, for the times that I was complacent, I am sure that if I went back in time to tell that version of myself, oh yeah, you're complacent right now, he wouldn't have believed me. He would have had this arrogant sense of like, no, but look, I've made so much progress. And that's technically true. You made so much progress, but for the past week, you've been complacent. Progress leads to complacency. Progress leads to taking time off because you made so much progress. You know what I mean? So this is like the dynamic of someone dieting down, losing loads of weight, and then having a cheat day to celebrate. And before they know it, they've had like 4 days off their diet. They didn't set a plan of action of like a new diet to go on to once they reach their goal weight. And within 2 to 3 weeks, they've gained an extra 10 pounds. Complacent. The same with your physique, the same with your weightlifting journey. You train really hard for like a year, you make really good progress, but then after that you don't level it up. The gym feels kind of like somewhat easy for you and just routine now, doesn't it? I'm telling you right now, like if you're not gritting your teeth with pain, if you're not scared of your workout, you're probably not making gains. It hurts to say this, but like this was gonna be a separate video where I was gonna talk about why.
Uh-huh. What was
that facts?
Is that what?
Is that facts?
That what? If you're not gritting your teeth?
Then you're probably not making progress.
Oh, hell yeah. That's something I had learned recently, honestly. Like when you first start working out, it's like you're not necessarily gritting your teeth, but like you feel a little fatigue in your arms. Like in order to actually make progress with the gym, like it's like you have to feel like this fucking weight is gonna crush me if I don't lift it off of me. It's like you have to put yourself in that environment in order to grow more. But I feel like that mindset, it's like the next level type shit. Like it's like you go from being a guy who goes to the gym here and there, whatever, to the guy who takes this shit seriously, who like this is life or death, like type thing, where it's just like yeah, just how he said, like your workouts scare you. Like sometimes when I get on a bench, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to lift this weight off me. There's been a couple of times where the weight has like crushed me, but I've had spotter racks. Like I've had like racks like catch the weight off of my back, or like like where it will come down like on my like chest or whatever, but like I have spotter racks. That's why it's so important to have spotter racks, because it's like some days you may be able to hit that kind of weight, but some days, like you don't get enough sleep or like something's off and, you just can't get that weight off of you. But like you should be training to that point where you are gritting your teeth. Like I make the most ugliest fucking faces when I work out, dog. And like when I'm like grunting, or like when I'm like when I make these noises and stuff, like when I'm working out, like it's cause like I'm trying. Like
look,
uh-huh.
I ain't no muscle man, you feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't one of them niggas. But like I always thought about it like when you do that, like when you're going super hard, you're gritting your teeth, all of that stuff. I always looked at it as if you do that, you'll get to where you want to go faster, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I always looked at it as even if you went to the gym and like say you just broke a little sweat, you did some shit. I feel like over time that compounds into something. So you're saying it doesn't?
No. At some point it does. Like a beginner, like somebody who's never been to the gym, when they go to the gym, any sort of stimulus will cause some sort of muscle growth. But as you get more advanced, you have to become more advanced. Like you have to think of more strategic ways to break down the muscle and cause more stimulus, because the body is made to be in homeostasis. It's made to adapt. It's made to find comfortability.
Yeah.
So when a beginner goes to the gym, like say like he goes to the gym like 5 days a week, and he'll go through it, do 5 exercises, 3 sets of 10 or whatever, and do curls, and it may not be with good form. A lot of times it's not with good form, like with the best form or whatever, but he'll still see progress, because it's some sort of stimulus. Now, when you get more advanced, what you'll notice is that, like, as a beginner, you could just go to the gym. You don't necessarily need a plan. You don't need to see what weights you hit last week, but as an advanced lifter, it's like you have to see what weights you hit last week. Even if, say like you did 10 reps last week, okay, let me do 11. And then it's like, oh, how much weight did I hit with these curls? Oh, let me go up 5 more pounds. And you start thinking of sneaky ways to increase, like I was talking about progressive overload. Progressive overload is like, okay, so every week I'm going to add a pound. Like, it could be something like super simple, like a pound, and how you're talking about with the compound effect. And it's just like, okay, a pound over 4 weeks is 4 pounds, and over 2 months is 8 pounds. And then, over time, they create big differences. As an advanced lifter, you kind of have to implement the compound effect comes into more of an effect. But as a beginner, it's like you could just do the same weight and, still feel the fatigue or whatever. But as an advanced lifter, at a certain point, you're going to get to a point where it's just like the weight becomes so much, and you're under so much like stimulus, like that you like, like you gotta grit your teeth, you gotta grunt, and it's pretty much like a everyday kind of thing.
So would you apply that philosophy to just weightlifting, or do you think that applies to everything? Like
Oh
basically whatever
no,
you do,
yeah,
it has to be like balls to the wall, like
yeah.
super hard.
Well, it is a principle of life to progressively overload, but it's like just how like how you were saying, like, you go to the gym, you feel the pump, you might feel a little bit sore, might feel a little bit fatigue or whatever.
Yeah.
That becomes the new norm. That becomes the new like standard for your workout. And then as an advanced lifter, now it's the standard for the workout is to grit your teeth, feel like the shit's about to fall on top of you, but you still getting it up. Like, that's the new standard now.
Okay.
So like like I'm still like say like, okay, like that's how my workouts are, like that's still like a comfortability level, and it's not necessarily like something that's like so crazy new, or like something that's so, like like it's still not like 100%, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because I think my biggest thing is like where would you get endurance from? Like if like every workout you go into or
Mm-hmm.
just anything in life, you feel like you got to go the hardest. You got to feel like you're at your end. You got to, you know what I mean? If
Yeah.
everything is like that, then how would you find endurance to keep going? You know what I mean? I feel like,
So it's not that the weight gets easier, you just get better. So it's just like you. So what do you mean by like endurance? Like to keep on going, like to say like, go 100%? Because what the
because
fuck? Hold on, I'm sorry. The damn thing talking about end in 10 minutes. Yeah, the damn Zoom. But go ahead.
because it's like, you know what I mean? Like Hamza was talking about how like he would be motivated for like a month
Mm-hmm.
and just go really crazy. But it's like, yo, if you feel like that shit, you about to die every day in that joint. I have
Yeah.
to imagine there's gonna be a day you wake up and you're like, yo, I
Oh
really don't
yeah.
feel like doing that. And it's like, is that kind of mindset something that you can sustain forever, like without burnout, without like, is there another way that you could approach it where it's like, okay, even though I'm doing it like this and it's not as extreme, I can do this for a longer period of time. So I
Yeah.
can still, I can do this for the rest of my life
Yeah.
because it doesn't feel like I'm killing myself.
Nah, true. That is true. Cause it's like consistency over intensity sometimes.
Where do you
But
fall in that? Because I know you go really hard with it.
I mean, I would say I think it's the 80-20 rule. I think 80% I'm probably in there gritting my teeth and trying to go hard. Like this morning, like, gritting my teeth, going hard or whatever. And some days like, I just don't feel like going. Like cuz it's just like, like with work, it's like maybe I got woken up like 4 or 5 times a night and I only got like 3 hours of sleep. Like I don't feel like being here. But, discipline, I'm going to be here even if I have to do like one set of like 10 curls, whatever, I'm here. I go in, go out, and I have some understanding. You know what I mean? Because yeah, just how you're talking about like with burnout and like cause life be life and like life happens, and other things and other factors come into that, and you can't expect yourself to go 110% all the time. But I still think that in order to push to that level, I feel like you should be exposed to that sort of mindset and that sort of place, or like that way of thinking, that like, to push yourself to that extreme, to push yourself to that level. I'm not saying, I guess, that you have to do it like 100% of the time, but you should definitely do it like a good amount of times.
What would be what would be your motive at that point? I know your
Hmm.
motive is like very unique. You know, your model you have like a
Yeah.
certain way. But for like the average person who's like, yo, I just want my body to look nice. I want to be happy with what I see in the mirror. Well, at the
Yeah.
point that they're happy with what they see in the mirror, how can someone keep that intensity onward?
What's crazy, dog, is like I think what's funny about it, like now that you say it and now that I'm thinking about it and I had to think about it too, if you're doing this just to look good, just to have six packs, it's like your why is not gonna be deep enough. Like as crazy as that sound,
Isn't that most
I
people's?
know, right? Like, I mean, you would think that it would be for mine too, because it's just like, being a model and like this and that. Like, you would think that I would do this like to like look my best, or because like I want to have six pack abs and I like the way I look in the mirror. But like, there's like a deeper why to that, and it's just that like I'm doing this as a service to others. Like, I know that people are watching me. Like, I know people are watching me that want to see me succeed, and I know there are people watching me that want to see me fail. And like, I'm not just doing this for me, I'm doing this for other people too, and I'm trying to lead by example. And so like, that's kind of my why. It's like it's deeper than just me looking good. Like I want to help out future generations and other people who watch my shit. And yeah.
That's interesting though, because it's like I feel like to them,
Uh-huh.
you're already there. You're already successful. Even your haters, I feel like you're already in terms of your physique.
Yeah.
I feel like you're there. I feel like the only way you would be failing is if you was to get fat.
Right. And
How do you view it? Like when they want to see you fail, what do you deem failure to be? Like you just stop going to the gym?
um I just feel like people are always looking for chinks in your armor. Like people are always looking for like, what's his weak point? What's his weak point? What's his weak point? And I feel like like those times where I don't feel like going to the gym, or like where I feel like I had like kind of like a shitty session where like, say like, weight has like crushed on top of me or this or that, and like it hurts my ego a little bit, is that now that becomes like the focus, like now that becomes motivation to like strengthen that like chink in my armor, and just being and just finding that chink before they do. Like, and yeah, it's just constantly just using that hate as fuel, like just transmuting that hate into just fuel for me.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. You know, hate kind of segues into the dream that I had last night.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to tell you about.
All
Let me
right.
finish the video.
Nah, it's cool.
But all right, look, boom. So I had this dream
Uh-huh.
right before I woke up. It's actually what woke me up because I got so pissed off, bro. I was mad as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, I have secured an interview. Guess who I secured an interview with in this dream?
Oh.
Just guess. Just give me somebody off the top of your head.
Somebody.
Who would be dope for me to interview?
Uh Sneeko.
I mean, that would be dope, but
Kanye.
not quite. Kanye West. Kanye West. I had secured an interview with Kanye West. Now
Okay.
if you secure an interview with Kanye, that's like a big interview.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because the interview is gonna be great, but just because it's like it's gonna be an interview that's controversial, off the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's gonna want to tune into to see what he says. To see if the interviewer can control the interview because usually Kanye takes the reins of the whole interview and just goes crazy.
Yeah.
So I secured an interview, you know what I'm saying? And when the interview happens, I'm not gonna mention the company I was doing the interview for, but they like stuck someone with me, somebody that was a little bit more seasoned to like
Yeah.
make sure that the interview goes the way it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
So I do the interview. You know, of course, I'm asking like the bulk of the questions, and then you got homeboy who's like pitching in and asking some questions because he's the seasoned guy.
Yeah.
And you know, Kanye's being Kanye. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like Kanye's just saying the shit he's saying. I'm not tripping off of what he's saying because it's just more so like that's what I expected coming into this.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I did a great job because every time I would ask him a question and he would go off the rails, I would bring it back. So he
Yeah.
would answer the question. I'd be like, nah, but you didn't answer my question, homeboy. Nah, you just went on a whole tangent about something else, but you got to answer this. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
And so then he would answer. So it got to the point where his publicist is like, yo, we gotta go. This interview's been going on for like 25, 30 minutes. We don't even really know you like that. She ain't say it, but this is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't even really know you not like that. It's not like the Charlemagne. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So let's go ahead and wrap this up. So Kanye's like, yo, I gotta go. But he showed some love. So he like dabbed me up, all that boom.
Mm.
I'm like, yo, this interview is crazy. You feel me? Like this joint about to be on the YouTube trending. You
Yeah.
feel me? This joint about to hit the milli in less than 24 hours.
Yep.
And my stock is about to go up.
Yep.
You feel me? In my head. Because it got to a certain point where I was asking him questions and the season dude wasn't even asking questions no more. And this dream is mad in depth. Like if you're just joining the live stream, I'm sorry, this is just a dream. This is not real life. But basically, at the very end of the dream, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The producer comes to me, the season guy comes to me, and they're just like, yo, the interview was bad. They were like, the interview was not good. We're not going to put it out. They were basically like, when it came down to your line of questioning, you weren't pivoting at the right times. They were like, um, you, they were basically saying that like I would go from one question to another and like it would be completely random, like it wouldn't seamlessly transition and stuff
Mm.
like that. Things that I believe to completely not be true. So like you know how when you're in a dream or like right after a dream, you can like remember all the details and the facts and stuff of what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
So like in the dream, I'm sitting here, I'm pointing out, I'm like, no, I said this, I said that, I said that, I said that. And they're just like, no, this is not good.
Yeah.
I got so mad that I woke up. And
Damn.
when when I woke up, I'm like ranting to myself, like, nah, I said this, I said that. It wasn't
So
bad.
so
So
like
go ahead.
do you feel like it was because you took control of the interview? Ah shit, you motherfucker. Man, hold on. Live stream on pause. Goddamn Zoom. Oh, come on.
Yep.
Yo. All right. My bad. All right. So, I was saying, do you think it's because you were trying to take control of the interview? That's why they said it was bad.
No, I think
Mm-hmm.
regardless of how the interview would have went, because keep in mind when we have dreams, it's like our subconscious and brain in control.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's not like these people are in control of their own decisions. It's me
Right.
making them make these decisions
Yeah.
in a weird way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why would I ever do that to myself? Right? I feel like no matter how the interview would have went, it would have rendered that same response, which means maybe I was thinking about it. I feel like a lot of times when I do great shit
Mm-hmm.
or when I do really cool shit, it gets overlooked, right?
Yeah.
Now it's never been blatant. Like it's never been like that where like I do something and like somebody said like yo this shit is ass or this trash. It's never been that. But like it'll be overlooked a lot of the times. Um, especially by like bigger companies. You know, it would be like a lot of my peers saying like, "Yo, it's cool," but like bigger companies will always just seem to overlook. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the work comes to. I there's been tons of times, even recently. I'm not gonna say no names,
Yeah.
but a company, a big company, I'll tell you after, completely bit something that I did completely, word for word, bar for bar.
Dog.
I'm talking about millions of followers.
Yep.
I know some people at the company they bit.
Bro, that's fucking sickening. Like that people like do that shit because it's just like they like people literally take advantage of people who don't have like that big of a following.
Yes.
And like that's why like I be trying to like preach like, hello? Can you hear me?
Yo,
Oh,
you
okay.
dropped out for a second.
Yeah, Zoom switched it to my snowball mic now. But it's just like, yo, like your followers and your views do not determine your value. Like these motherfuckers, you know what, Lo? Look, I'm about to show you something right now. Which it might be I might be jumping the gun on this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might be jumping the gun on this, but I feel you on this. You remember that video that I had made at the beach or whatever, and like I was working out with like workout plates and like I was using like the ropes and shit.
Yeah.
Man, where's this shit at? Can you see my screen? I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Oh yeah, you gonna go on YouTube.
Where else could I see it at? I thought that was the only way I'd be able to see it.
Oh yeah. That's facts. Um
This man watching Creed 3.
yeah, bro.
You're not gonna say what I think you're about to say.
Yes, bro.
You're gonna say what I think you're about to say.
Hell yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. I wonder if that's the video.
Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see it. I want to see it. I want to see it, bro.
Where's it at? My computer acting slow as shit.
Alex just hit you up.
What the fuck?
He in the chat. He said, "Look at Fiverr."
All right. Um.
This man having a triple task.
And like my computer's like going slow as shit. Go ahead. All right, yeah. Look at this shit.
All right.
Wait, can you see that?
Yeah, it's like lagging a bit, but I see the gist of it.
Yeah, yeah. Like you see that shit.
Yes.
And then you know my video training for Creed 3. Like and that was literally like a joke because Creed 3, like I made this video like what, like 3 years ago? Niggas can't even pull this shit up now because now, you know what I'm saying? Cuz fucking YouTube and the algorithm just drowned my shit out, you know. 2 years ago made this shit and I'm just like, you know, like what the fuck are the chances of like them like training at the beach using ropes and bars and shit? Making this shit like 2 years ago.
Okay. Okay. Let's evaluate. Let's evaluate.
Yeah.
Now, the first thing that comes to my mind,
Uh-huh.
off top, right, is why would you put training for Creed 3
Yeah.
out of all things?
Because
If but wait.
mhm.
Hold
Oh
on.
yeah, go ahead.
My brain is like you had to be inspired off of something from Creed,
Yeah.
meaning that there had to be some inspiration there. So if you're like, if you see Creed 2 or if you see this
Yeah.
Creed and you're like, I'm gonna make this video training for Creed 3, then it's like that's not too far removed from what
Yeah.
Creed would do, right?
No, it's not. And I mean, nah, like you're right. It's not like they're like completely biting off of it or this or that. But I do feel like I had some sort of like inspiration towards it though.
Okay.
And I mean, like, I'm not saying like, oh, they see my video and they try to do like exactly, you know, like, oh, this, that, blah, 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 you know, because I'm just like, cause, you know, like as an artist, it's just like you go around searching the internet looking for inspiration all the time. And like, if you see like a little bit of like yourself in something, or like if you see a little bit of something, it's like, you know, like, oh, maybe they might have seen my shit, you know, type of thing. And I guess the training for Creed thing happened because when I was in the academy, my instructor was like, we about to train y'all like y'all training for Creed 3. Like y'all training, so it's always just like kind of like a joke. So I was just like, man, what if I made this training montage and it'd be like for Creed 3? But then I was just like, damn, like what are the coincidences of it like being on the beach and I'm like training and shit? Like,
Yeah.
so
That's the thing. It's like the way I'm not necessarily saying that's what happened here, but I feel like the way that these companies do it is very strategic because then you seem crazy. You seem crazy
mm-hmm.
if you say they bit me because it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, why would we bite a smaller creator? Why would we
Yeah,
bite
yeah.
this person? You seem crazy when you say it.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
I actually can't even knock you for that because that's how it's
mm-hmm.
supposed to seem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like with my dream and everything, bro, I feel like especially when you walk into these bigger rooms, they play favoritism all the time.
Oh yeah.
And so I think even if that seasoned person that was with me asked the same exact questions I did, it would have been a great interview, like round of applause, like standing ovation. But because it's a new guy, my first interview is with Kanye West.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. You know what I mean? I feel like it was just like, oh, it's bad. We're not putting it out. Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I feel like that's something within myself. I don't even know how to take it. Like, do I take it as, yo, just keep going hard with what I think is good, or is it like, should I really try to reflect and be like, what did I do wrong? If I did anything wrong, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I I think if you reflect and say like, what did I do wrong or whatever, I feel like the answer is not as bad as you think it's gonna be or something.
Okay.
Like I mean like what kind of like what do you think is like the like a bad answer that you would get like what's the answer that you would get that like you would not like to hear? Like is there like an answer that like you wouldn't like to hear?
Um, Honestly, the answer I wouldn't like to hear is just that it was bad, which is what they said.
Yeah.
Anything else, I feel like I'm pretty coachable. So I feel you there. I feel like anything else, like, oh, if I stayed on a certain topic for too long,
Yeah.
or if maybe my line of questioning was pretty random, I ain't gonna trip off that because I know I'm not seasoned. I would just take it and be better. But it was like they said that, but they led with it being bad and saying we're not putting it out and like all this different shit, which just triggered me.
So it was destructive criticism but not constructive.
Yeah, it's like
It
they led with destruction,
yeah.
and then when I started like getting into it with them, then they tried to insert the constructive shit in there, but it was like at that point the damage is already done. I'm already bad.
Yeah.
But like again, I disagreed with everything they said. That was
Mhm.
constructive anyway.
What type of stuff were they saying?
Like they were saying that they were saying that like my
Oh, you
pivoting,
weren't pivoting and weren't yeah, like
but
flowing.
even then it's like I don't know. It was just a dream, so I don't even know if I want to get
Yeah.
that deep. But it was just like I
Well,
disagreed with it,
yeah.
but I feel like it definitely speaks to a larger issue of like my time in the industry, bro.
Mm.
Like I just feel like it's been like that for so long. Like if I could have had it my way, I would have been doing like interviews and been doing like stuff. But it's just like for so long I've been like the best kept secret. I've been like
Yeah, yeah.
overlooked in certain capacity. So it's just crazy how in my dream, when I finally get the opportunity with the biggest artist in the world, this is what they say to
Mm.
me.
So if you created all this and you create this scenario and if you're saying this to yourself, do you feel like in a way you might be holding yourself back? Like do you feel like there's something that's holding you back from like having a good interview?
I think the thing is, I know that I can.
Yeah.
Like even in that one, though I can't remember all the minor details, I can remember putting my best foot forward and like during the interview thinking that this is like the best, like this is amazing.
Yeah.
So that's why I was so mad because I was genuinely shocked when they said what they said. You know what I mean?
it
And
was
it's like,
it was like it was almost as if you wanted to get yourself to that place. Like you wanted to make yourself feel like this is the best interview ever, just so that you could tell yourself this is ass. like that's so weird. It's
but
if you
I don't
made
even.
that whole dream, but you know what I'm saying. It's like you wanted yourself to feel like this is like the best interview ever. This is the greatest interview ever. Just to sort of have this self-fulfilling prophecy that every time that you feel this feeling, somebody's gonna tell you it's ass.
Yeah.
it like it was like it was a self-fulfilling prophecy that like your that like you made, and it's just like it's so embedded into your psyche that you create dreams about it.
Man. Man, this is something that happens a lot, bro. It happens a
Yeah.
lot. Not, and again, not that people tell me it's ass, but it's just more so like it just goes unnoticed, it goes overlooked, or maybe it's just like shoved to the side.
Yeah.
Um, People just play favoritism. They care about clout views and all that stuff rather than like actual compelling content or conversations. Um, yeah, man, I really couldn't tell you, but it's like even now I know that I'm more than capable. I know that like I'm built for it.
Yeah.
I'm meant for it.
Yeah.
And it's just frustrating. And so, like, here I am in my dreams. This is supposed to be my dream. Like,
Yeah.
in my dreams, it's supposed to go the perfect way, the magical way, the way that we always wanted to
Yeah.
go. And it plays out the same, not the same fucking way. It plays out worse
Yeah.
than how it plays out in real life. The fuck,
Yeah.
like,
No, that's true. But you know what I've noticed, dog, is like when I clean my house, and I've had to like kind of do this too, like, and I've had to like try to undo these habits and stuff. But a lot of times, you know how Eminem's song, cleaning out the closet, or like if you look under your bed, you know what I'm saying, like underneath, like you can hide shit under here because you got a bed skirt, and everything else looks clean, and like you can close the doors to your closet, but your closet's a mess. But like the rest of the house is clean. It's like 80% of the house is clean, but those little areas still need to be organized. So like just recognizing that you do have some dark or dirty corners in your mind that still need to be swept and still need to be like worked on in terms of like mindset, that like like you like that dream, like I just can't, like, cuz I'm just like, yo, like I feel you, cuz it was just like, yo, like you made yourself feel that way, and then like you create this dream, and now you have these people, these figures who are supposed to be figures, but it's actually you telling yourself this, and it's just like there's some part of your psyche that's like not confident in it, like.
I would say this. I would
Uh-huh.
say this. It might not be not confident in the art that I'm doing, but it's more so not confident in other people to
Right,
see
right.
the
No,
things.
yeah, yeah, no, that, yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I feel like in real life and even in the dream, I'd be 100% confident. Not maybe not 100%. 100% is crazy, but I would be
Uh-huh.
very confident in what I'm doing, and I know that I'll put my best foot forward. But it's like you can't always get someone else to see it,
That's
or
true.
maybe they do see it, but they have agendas that they put before
Mm-hmm.
their vision, and then they just compromise on that. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I saw this YouTube short about like Charlemagne was like interviewing like this music executive and stuff like that, and they were asking him like, would uh would you take like talent or I forget, it was like they gave him the option, like who would you pick, and basically, I guess they were just talking about like drugs and violence and music, and why are these people signing these people if they are like spreading this like negative agenda, and if they're spreading this negativity, like why are they hiring these people and paying them a lot of money. And pretty much they kind of like cornered the guy, and the guy's just like, well, I have family and I have a business to run, and this and that. And I could pull up the video actually, because it should be in my history. Hopefully nothing crazy is in my history. um but yeah, like some people, dude, it's like they're just so afraid to go against how things have always been done. And huh. Well, that's fucked up. It ain't even on there no more. Huh. Oh, wait, here it is. Atmosphere, just world. Why do I feel like I don't watch that much shit? Oh, here we go. All right, I got it now.
Bitch, I'ma kill this nigga. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. That's the real anti-Semitic shit that the Jewish people get paid off.
The most dangerous thing that's facing um um our society.
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to. I can't give up on people.
I'm saying that's hypocritical though.
It's opportunistic. Yeah. I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take this quick and call you a culture vulture.
Kill this thing.
But yeah, it's just like people, yeah, opportunistic. That's like the perfect word. It's like people are very opportunistic. And when people say, like, it's just business, like this is business, 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 business. Honestly, right now, I feel like you have to remember these moments, like when you're at this place in your career where you do see people overlooking your work and things like that. And what's going to be the best feeling ever, and it's just going to get you higher than any drug, is when those motherfuckers come back and they want to work with you again because they start seeing you pop off. And then you'll see how fake they were and how fake they actually are. And I feel like, maybe God's doing that, to show you how shallow these people are and to show you how deep you are.
Yeah.
Because there's been there's been times like now, and I don't know if it's happened to you, but there's been times now where people, will message me again being like, oh, so glad, like, I see you doing great, or this or that, or like, oh, can you shoot with me, or, and I don't even respond because I know that type of energy. Like, I know that kind of spirit, and I don't want to be around that, because these people that like blow up fast, they don't even get to experience this type of thing. So they're around all types of shallow people, not knowing that if they can't keep up this momentum, they'll drop them quick because they're not bringing them the money. So it's just like you are developing this power of discernment to distinguish between the people in the industry who are going to be with you and who believe in you wholeheartedly, about your vision, about what you want to do wholeheartedly, versus the people who are opportunistic and shallow and only want you because you're putting food on the table for them. And just how with Kanye West, niggas be Kanye West fans today and hate Kanye tomorrow. Nigga will drop Yeezus, everybody hates him. Nigga will drop fucking Donda, everybody loves him. Like, the shit is up and down with this nigga Kanye. Like, niggas can't stick with him. Like, niggas be team hopping all the time. Like, yo, if you a Kanye fan, you a Kanye fan. Don't do that.
I agree with where you was going, but now I feel like I kind of disagree.
Uh-huh.
I feel like you can always say some bullshit. You can always say some shit that's just uninformed, that's just completely not true.
Yeah.
You can always stray off of the path you were on, and as a consumer, you always can make the decision to be like, this person is different than what I was initially supporting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it has to be like I'm gonna stick with you to the day that you die.
Nah, facts.
I just like your music.
Nah,
you know I mean?
yeah. No, I mean, yeah, that's true. But I guess when I was talking to you, and I think that's where like I kind of like started to go off into like something else, was that I was just talking about with you when it comes to creating relationships in the industry. And like when, you meet these people, and I guess when I'm talking about like Kanye, I'm talking about like your fans and, consumers versus the producers, like kind of thing. But I guess with you, I was just saying like, when you make these relationships and these connections, just know that some people are like shallow to that point where it's just like they only care about you if you getting them money, you know. But you know, it's just business, like, and
It's
yeah,
just business, but
it's just
it's like,
business.
man, it's like don't miss out, bro. Because I know myself. I know what I'm
Uh-huh.
capable of doing. You know what I mean? It's like people are really missing out, bro.
I
They're
know.
really missing out because I know I could do that on a high level.
Yeah.
Like just make content, make the best content possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like, if you can't see that, then I have to question your vision. Like if you can't see it now.
Yeah. Cuz these people that are like at the top, I mean, most of these people that are at the top probably don't have any sort of experience, or like they're not like legends like in the field. Like for example, like I mean, like you see how in sports it's like most of the coaches were like football players and shit like that. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they played the game. They, you know, they know the ropes. Like when they look at a good player, they can see the potential and this and that. A lot of times with our like creative like industry and stuff like that, like most of the times the people at the top don't really have that much experience.
That's a great point, actually.
Yeah,
Like they might have experience, but not necessarily in the thing that.
exactly.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Um,
And I compare modeling to sports a lot, but that's definitely something that doesn't like there's a lot of like people who are like head of like modeling agencies and things like that who were never models. Like they were like they're head of modeling agencies, you know, and their owners and this and that, but they have no experience modeling. But they're consumers and they know what the, you know, they know what the people want and they know what's good for business and what's bad for business.
which
Mm-hmm.
still adds up to something. Like that's still something,
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely something. Yeah,
but it's different when you actually did it and you actually knew
right.
like yeah.
Yeah, and you know the skill, you know, and I feel like, you know, it's off balance because like they know too much about marketing and they don't know enough about the skill. And then like as the artist, it's like you know too much about the art and not enough about the marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're both off balance, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just like you almost need a liaison or like a middleman to like help the marketing guy realize the artist's potential and just be like, yo, he's good, you know, like this creator is good, he just needs you, and I promise you he'll get you more money. I know everybody, I know the majority of people are saying like, you know, he's bad for business, people aren't gonna like him, he's too controversial, blah blah blah. But if you just take a chance with this guy, you know, but
It's
yeah.
super tough. I mean, it depends on how you look at it. It could be tough or easy, but I was gonna say it's super tough these days because with like professions like modeling, acting,
Mm-hmm.
um, interviewing, like being a host or interviewer of some sort. It's like nowadays you're competing with like social media influencers. Like a company will be quick to put somebody that's IG famous into some clothes and have them walk New York Fashion Week just
Yeah.
because um they have that clout, or like a company will be quick to get somebody who's TikTok famous to host their new show
Yep.
just because that man has fans that will watch the show. Or
Right.
thing with acting, they'll be quick to get a rapper that never acted before to act in their movie and be the lead because he's a famous rapper. He has clout, but he doesn't act.
Right.
Meanwhile, you have people who are like hardworking actors that did like hundreds of plays and all types of shit. You got models who got comp cards and they did all
Mm-hmm.
this shit. They're in the gym working hard, and you got people who took mad classes on like TV hosting and all types of stuff that got it out the mud that still aren't getting these opportunities just because they don't have a K next to their name and a verified badge. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Now, on the other end, you could say it's easier because now you don't have to go the traditional route and you could
That's
make
true.
content on your own and get noticed. But it's just it's weird now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just having that awareness of just knowing like where the market is headed. You know, I like I I almost feel like sometimes I need to make like investments in like economic classes and marketing classes and things like that. But also like there's an element of human psychology to it too. And like when I say like, oh, knowing where the market is headed, it's just like, nah, like know where human beings are headed, like how we're thinking and this and that, and like the human psychology, like how an influencer is more valuable than a guy who has like 10 years in the game, you know. But also like as an actor, realizing that that opportunity is for you, that like maybe you don't have to waste that much money and time, you know, into acting classes and like going to castings and things like that, but maybe you can start making, you know, content to help out other actors. And that's how you sort of build like that niche market, you know, and building your audience that you can present to companies, and when they look at those numbers, you know, they fucking eyeballs turn to money signs, like, yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. In other news, bro,
uh
TikTok page has been growing, bro.
oh,
I didn't
the
even know
rap,
about that.
the rap page.
Yeah,
Oh shit, have you monetized that yet?
yeah, I did.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
thank
now,
God. Uh-huh.
for the people in the chat, for the people in the chat, this is just between us. Okay? So I started the page at the beginning of October, like October 1st. You know what I'm saying? Within a week, 7 days, it hit 10K. So I'm like, okay, we're going crazy on TikTok because my personal pages wasn't doing it. Now,
Mm-hmm.
keep in mind, this page that I'm doing, I'm not posting my personal content at the moment. At the moment, I'm taking like rap clips that I think are dope and I'm optimizing them for vertical. So they're not going to have those like wonky black bars at the top and bottom.
Yeah.
I'm adding text to it and I'm adding like an animation to the text. So like they're popping up in a cool way, going away. I'm highlighting certain words. So if a rapper says like a double entendre or something, I'm gonna like highlight the words in the bar so it helps you understand the bar more. So like I'm basically showing you what to look for. And then I also will add like music to it. So like I'm kind of making it different than like the original clip. People were loving it. So 7 days at 10K. Um, then in the second week, like 2 days later, I hit 20. And so we were just moving. Now I'm at 44.3K. It kind of slowed down a
God
bit.
damn.
It's at 44.3K now. You know what I'm
God
saying?
damn.
And I monetized like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. I monetized, right?
Yeah.
Now, not the type of monetization where it's like people are DMing me and sending me their stuff to post. Now, people told me TikTok has DMs. I don't know where it's at. That's like you know I don't use it. So maybe people are DMing me, but I haven't seen that. Now, TikTok has this thing called the Creator Fund,
Oh yeah.
right? Are you familiar with the Creator Fund?
I've heard about it, but I never got into it. Nah.
So the Creator Fund is basically an incentive to motivate creators to keep creating,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so it's very different from YouTube's
Like
ad
AdSense.
AdSense.
Yeah.
Basically, it's not ads running. It's basically a fund that somebody donated to or invested into. It had maybe $1 billion or $1 trillion in it, and basically this fund per 1,000 views you'll get something. You'll get if you have some CPMs or something, you'll hit that. You'll get that
Oh
every
yeah.
1,000 views.
Yeah, yeah.
But the thing is, this fund is stagnant. This fund isn't getting added to. It's only subtracting and taking away from this creator fund, meaning that once more creators join the platform, like I did in October, then everybody's gonna start getting less and less, if that makes sense.
Mm.
So like,
Yeah.
say like when TikTok was newer and the creator fund was just started,
Yeah.
say like you were getting $1 per 1,000 views.
Right.
Well, as more people join the platform and start joining this creator fund, it's gonna get less and less because more
Yeah.
people are accessing this fund and the fund's not growing. So right now it's at some absurd amount. It's 4 cents. 4 cents, bro. 4 cents per thousand views. So my shit is running up, right?
Yeah.
But like my TikTok is running up, but I'm not getting nothing, bro.
Are you serious?
My I started the fund on October 20th because I had to
Yeah.
wait till I got like a certain amount of followers, certain amount of views, stuff like that. I started the fund October 20th. It's November 3rd. $32. $32.62. I've been getting like $1 a day.
Hmm.
$2, $3.
Honestly, those dollars they add up though. Like, I mean,
They do.
yeah, cause YouTube be like that too. It'd be like $10, $20 a day, $5, just all that. Yeah, so on,
That's true.
yeah, they add up. Like you'd be surprised, like, cause it's just like, well, $2 a day, two times 30 is 60, $60 a month, and then it's just like three times 30, $90 a month. Like it'll go up, it'll creep up.
It'll creep up, but I'm just thinking about like the content creators who are
Yeah,
like the main TikTok people. Like
yeah,
it's not like YouTube where like you could full time do TikTok and live off the creator fund. Like, no, you would have to have a bunch of brand deals, a bunch of other stuff. Now, granted, a lot of YouTubers have brand deals too,
yeah.
but there are also YouTubers that like they eating off AdSense. Like
That's true.
TikTok is like it's just nah, it's not happening.
Yeah. Yeah. The brand deals. I mean, I told you this before, but that's where the money will definitely come in. Yeah,
Yeah,
just the outside sources and the brand deals and things like that, and that's why it's so hard for YouTubers to take like a free product, but it's also understandable too because I remember I had told you that the other time, just like because I mean, you even see it and we even talk about it. Like, I mean, we talked about it a little bit too. Like, these big companies, like with these millions of followers, like they're pulling strings. Like they are somehow funneling viewers and they're somehow funneling likes and things like that. And like, we have just know it, like they're somehow hacking it, but not hacking it. like,
yeah,
like somehow these niggas are cheating, but we don't know how. But whatever they're doing, it's fucking everybody else up.
yeah, yeah,
And
man.
yeah, and it's just like the more saturated platforms become, it just makes it like harder to grow, like for people.
Mhm.
Just how you were saying with the TikTok thing is just like those cents per view, like it goes down the more people they let in.
I imagine that they're gonna try to do something different because YouTube has already announced that with YouTube Shorts, they're like monetizing it like
Are they?
regular YouTube videos. Yeah, like they're gonna start doing
Oh,
ads and stuff
well,
like that.
thank God, because the
So
shorts that
I
I was, yeah, putting up. Go ahead.
so I imagine that since like TikTok is competing with these people, that will make them try to figure something out so that they can
Yeah,
stay afloat because they don't want to die like Vine did. Like they wanna actually stay afloat. So you gotta compete with YouTube. You gotta compete with Reels and things of that sort. So hopefully we'll see. And on my page, I am figuring out more ways that I can incorporate myself.
that's
Um,
true.
I'm gonna start doing that at 50K. Once we hit 50K, I'm putting myself on there.
Gods too.
God's too. And then
Gods
I
too.
started like posting shorts
Mm-hmm.
that I used on the TikTok on like a brand new YouTube page, right?
Yeah.
And tell me why in 2 weeks I already surpassed my main channel.
Wait, what?
Yes, bro. My main channel on YouTube. You remember that channel?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Um,
remember it.
that channel that I was grinding in college. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? A little bit after college, I had 3,000 on there. that first 1,000 was like the hardest thing to do, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That first 1,000 was like I was putting months in that joint, and I would remember watching that joint go up like inch by inch. Then we hit
Mm-hmm.
2,000, and we hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it took me a while to hit 3,000 on the main channel.
Yeah.
Within 2 weeks, this joint already passed it. This joint about to hit 4K right now.
What? What kind of shorts were you posting? Was it the rap video ones?
Yeah, it was the same ones from TikTok. I was using the same ones from TikTok over there,
Holy shit.
and they was hitting. All of them was hitting.
That's crazy. I mean, like that kind of just like I mean, cuz it's just like well, like you're not pulling any strings. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like it's the same content though. So it's like there is some human aspect to it. Like because it's just I guess you could say like these videos could do well on TikTok, but what about YouTube or what about Instagram, you know? But like if you post on like all platforms and you know, everybody has this theory about the algorithm like, oh, on TikTok you got to post like 3 times a day, every day of the week, and then Instagram it's like you got to post like 3 reels, 10 story, you know, et cetera, dumb shit, YouTube every day. But then it's just like, well, if I take the same content and post it on all platforms, but it does well on all platforms, is there necessarily an algorithm?
Yeah, yeah. Because I think that the reason why
Mm-hmm.
um it's doing well is because it's like it's YouTube Shorts. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Which is actively competing with TikTok. So they're trying to get more people to use shorts. So if you start posting your first few shorts, they're gonna push it out to a large amount of people because they want to incentivize you to keep using it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so though TikTok is reaping the best outcome for me, I noticed that YouTube Shorts is like really trying to go crazy. But say I didn't say like for some reason this didn't upload as a short and it uploaded as a regular YouTube video,
Uh-huh.
that shit would do nothing, I feel like.
You feel like
I
hmm.
feel like the shorts algorithm is being pumped so bad by YouTube right now because they want to compete. So like they are pushing people's content. And it just so happens that my content is something that people want to see. So like it grows.
Mm.
Um
Do you,
like IG Reels is doing that for a big portion of time, and it still does it for some people. I notice my reels don't hit at all on IG.
mm.
Whether it's my personal reels or whether it's the rap reels, they don't push it no more. Maybe that's because a lot more people are on IG, and it's just too much to.
Yeah. Yeah, I realize with Reels now too, like cuz I've been trying to post like consistently like with that Reels and shit like that. YouTube be picking and choose. I mean, Instagram be picking and choosing like what reels to like boost. Like
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I've had like some reels hit like 3,000 in like a day, and then I've had some reels like only hit like 100, like 100 views. And I'm like, and I'll look at the insights, and I'll be like, you motherfuckers only pushed it to like 200 of my followers.
Instagram is
It's
done.
weird.
Unless they change something like completely, Instagram is done.
Cause it's just not fun anymore.
It's not.
Like it's like, dude, like you go from, people like getting on Instagram, want to look at people's photos, interacting with them, and now you get to a point now where it's just like, yo, like I'll go on like some of my friends' page and I'll be like, yo, when did they post this? Because Instagram doesn't push it on the home feed no more. So it's just like, and they try to say, oh, we're trying to post things that we think that you would like. Like what the fuck? Like, I mean, do you have a microchip in my brain? Like, do you know what the fuck I want to look at right now? Like, dude, just have how it was. Like, post everybody's shit on the home feed again, and like, I feel like that's fair. Cause it's just like, what the fuck is the algorithm to like what gets posted on my homepage versus what doesn't? And honestly, I be feeling like it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Is it like because I'm like looking at this person's page more? Is it because I'm liking this person's page more? Is it because I'm viewing this person like more? Is that why they're being pushed to my homepage more?
Nah,
Because
I ain't gonna lie. Instagram is the feds, bruh. Let me tell you why. Say you like a shorty. To all my fellas in the stream, listen, I'm giving game. Say you like a shorty, right? And you raising her, you know what I'm saying? You letting her know what it is, but at the same time, you don't want to show her your whole hand, right? Like, this is like poker. You don't want to just show the whole, you don't want to show the whole deck. You feel me? Be careful when it comes to that story. Honestly, don't interact too crazy with the story. Don't be quick to click the little icon to see the story all the time, because what Instagram will do is, if you do that a lot, they're gonna put you as that first name. When she clicks who views her story, you're gonna be like number one. Facts.
Really? Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait, say that again. So like when you look at who views your story,
Those are like when you see like those top consistent names.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it usually be the same people at the top.
yeah.
Those are people that like engage like the most. Like, they click it, they might comment a few times, like they're checking for you. And like, you don't want to be in that situation.
Yeah.
You try and get that shorty, and now she know you pressed. It looked like you pressed a little bit because your name is at the top one. You watch them all the time. You want your name to be like in the middle of the stats. She got to scroll a little bit to see if you watched it. She gonna be looking. She gonna be a little paranoid. Like, did he see it? Did he see it? Did he see it? Oh, there he is. Rather than just be at the top. It's like a dead giveaway.
Damn.
But bro, I'm looking in the chat. You got some questions for you, bro. People are asking questions.
Oh, for real?
You want me to read them to you, bro?
Yeah. Oh, damn. I didn't even see all this. Oh, okay.
How do you manage sleep as a firefighter and paramedic?
Oh my God. The worst fucking sleep schedule ever, bro. Dog, like sometimes I have to come home and take like a 3-4 hour nap. Just because like people don't realize like sleep is so important for your health. I have never been so sleep deprived where like I've looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, do I have dark circles? Like my body will literally tell, like I'll have dark circles under here, and like though like I'm just like, what is going on? Also, I have never been so tired that I feel like a zombie. Like where people get the term graveyard shift. Like I'm just like, oh my God, I know what they mean, because nigga, I'm just existing right now. Like, don't ask me to do no shit. Like, your productivity and your mental like capacity to think about shit, and you gotta think about like medical shit, bro. That shit just plummets a lot. And it's just like people don't realize like you could really be like overworked. And part of it is my fault because I think I had told you like I picked up like 110 hours of overtime this paycheck with like in like 2 weeks I've like worked 110 hours. And a lot of those days I was not getting a lot of sleep. It was like 4 hours, and I would come home, maybe take about like a 2 hour nap, and then at nighttime I had to go back into work, like, you know, because I'm just trying to get this money. I got other like investments and things to do. So, and you know, your goals and like what you want to achieve don't really care about how you feel, you know. But I still try to prioritize sleep as much as possible. But I had to look at the bright side of it. You see, being a firefighter and paramedic, man, you could wake up at any time, any moment in the middle of the night. There is no time limit. There's no mercy rule. Niggas could just abuse the fuck out of you, wake you up as many times as they want to at night, and it's fucked up. It gets annoying. But what I had to realize is that like sometimes, dude, when I go to sleep, like when I'm at home and I'm not at work, like getting up early in the morning is the best thing to do. And you know, being in that field as a firefighter and paramedic, being like a paramilitary like career, there's a lot of military like principles that, you know, we have to carry on because I have to be at work at, you know, 6:50, 7 o'clock in the morning. So that requires that I need to wake up at around 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready to get dressed to be at work. So that has to carry over into my normal life. And, you know, just like in the military too, it's just like wake up, make your bed. That's the first task of the day. And you just become disciplined like that. But it's also just like there's a huge benefit in that. Like there's a huge benefit in waking up early, getting shit done before anybody else, and just knocking out all the hard shit first. Like the first thing that we did in the academy was, you know, wake up. As soon as we got into the academy, we did PT, we did physical training, you know, and that's like the first thing I feel like anybody should do. Like as soon as they wake up, I just feel like, dude, get up and go straight to the gym and work out, because I see like some people's like morning routines, like they wake up at like 5, 6 o'clock, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then they'll do something like fucking journal, you know. And I'm just like, I mean, that ain't the time to journal, dude. Like because it's just like you're spending too much time talking to yourself. Like it's so easy to not go to the gym. Like it's so easy to not like put yourself in that environment, how we were talking about earlier. Cause like, you know, like you could be like, you know, you start negotiating with yourself. You start having that voice in your head like, oh, maybe you could just take another rest day. Maybe you could stay in a little bit longer. And sometimes like when you sit down and like you journal, like I'm not saying journaling and like, you know, gratitude journal is like a bad thing, but I don't think you should do that first thing in the morning. Because I think first thing in the morning, like that's gonna be the hardest battle of the day, is like yourself, is getting up and like going to the gym. So yeah, but I as for sleep, when I can, I try to aim for 8 hours. So like if I only got 4 hours of sleep last night, I try to take a 4 hour nap. So a lot of times I'm playing catch up.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. And then we got another homie, Azen. He didn't ask you a
Yep.
question, but he said he liked your video.
Oh, the laser hair removal jump. Oh, what do you say? Hey, Floyd, I just want to tell you I felt your video on laser hair removal. I loved it, and I'm also going for the same this weekend. It's gonna be full facial hair. Keep up the good work, man. I wish you prosperity and growth. Hey, man, thanks. Wish you prosperity and growth too. Dog, that laser hair removal, like that video, bro, it be some videos like I really don't be expecting to go
Yeah,
up
it
like
did
that.
well.
Yeah, it's like it's at like 12,000 views right now.
Nice.
And dude, I went in for my laser hair removal last month, bro. Craziest thing ever. The girl that was doing my laser hair removal, she was like, "Oh, I got a funny story to tell you." So I was on a Zoom call with this guy from Chicago, and he was telling me about this video that he had watched by a YouTuber. And he was saying how he liked the way, you know, this guy looked, and how he had so much trouble with his beard, and you know, he's African American descent or whatever, and how he wanted to remove it. And he was just like, "Yeah, I think his name's Elijah or this and that." And I was just like, "What?"
That's
Like,
crazy.
people from Chicago are going to you that, you know, watch my videos, and like I'm like, dude. I mean, it's insane because when I made that video, and I've noticed that like a lot of times when I make videos, like I really just have to be myself. I like that is the hardest thing for me to do. Like when it comes to making videos and like when it comes to that, but I've noticed that when I'm more of myself and when I say sometimes off the wall shit or shit that I'm like really feeling, other niggas feel it too. You'd be surprised that other people actually think the same way that you do, but sometimes they just don't have the guts to say it. And I think a lot of points that I had to point out in that video was that, like, you know, obviously, you know, the whole gay thing, like niggas gonna think that you gay or like, you know, try to like feminize your face or this and that. But I'm just like, nah, dude, like some guys, like, you know, like me who have a beard just don't have very good beard growing genetics, and also it's just like it causes too much irritation. I've seen some guys, like some black guys, where like their beards leave like scars from all the like actual like indented scars in their face from all the ingrown hairs that they had. You know, it just causes too much trouble, you know? And also, you know, of course, in the field, being a firefighter and paramedic, like you just have to shave every day. So, you know, like you're not a white person. Like a lot of Caucasian people can shave every day, and that's kind of where it comes from, you know. And it's just like, you know, as a black person, like you'll get pseudo folliculitis, and you might have to go to the dermatologist to get a waiver, you know, so that you don't have to shave every day, because that like the type of hair that we have and the type of skin that we have, like it's not like, you know, fitted to shave every day. Um so, and also I had also touched upon like, you know, my ex-girlfriend who like who was just like she was trying to how should I say this? It was like she was trying to like withhold my process, like my progress. Like it was like she was trying to like hold me back. But then, you know, with all the research that I've done and like, you know, just me just knowing my body and knowing my skin and just knowing that like, no, like I have to remove this. Like this is like causing so many problems. Like, you know, like this is the root of the problem. Like it needs to go away. And, you know, like she was just like, oh no, like are you trying to be transgender? Are you trying to like that's gay or that's this, that's that? And that was kind of just like, all right, nah, like I can't have that. Like, you know, like I can't have that kind of support, especially like, you know, like you can't be saying that shit about me, or like you can't be saying that time like that kind of stuff, like because that's not, you know, like you should know I'm not that way. And also it's just like, and you see the types of problems that this damn thing causes me, and it's also just like you're it's like you're fighting a battle that's rigged. It's like you're trying to clear up these dark spots and hyperpigmentation, and you're trying to get rid of these razor bumps, but you don't want to let go of the beard. It's like it's a lose-lose situation for you if you're not trying to give it up. And it's just like, why keep it if you don't even like it, you know, and if it's not even like serving you any good. So yeah.
I actually have a question for you,
Uh-huh.
but because I'm a fan of your content.
I'm weak.
Because I'm a fan, I would love to see you make a video on it, like an in-depth video. Maybe you could do both. Maybe you could talk about it here and make a video.
Yeah.
But I want to know your honest review. I don't even know if the world is supposed to know this,
I'm weak.
but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Uh-huh.
I want an honest review of the Steph is Cold program. Didn't you join it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, whatchamacallit? I had bought like a course or whatever.
I would love to hear about the course, what you think, give me an honest review. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it insufficient?
It
But
was
and
yeah.
that could make a great video too.
Yeah, no, that is true.
Because there's probably a lot of dudes who are like, should I get it? Like, is it gonna be a waste of time? Like,
Is it gonna be waste?
and that could be your entrance into the red pill community, and then you could start making red pill videos. Boom.
See, I think I would like, I don't know. I'm like really on the fence of like making red pill content just
Why is that?
because it's like, you ever tell somebody like you're about to do something, or you tell somebody that you're this way, and all of a sudden it's like you hired a goddamn accountability partner. And it's just like, dog, like, I don't need you asking me, like, like, I feel like if I'm in that space, like, niggas gonna ask me, like, oh, how are you doing? Like, what's going on in your life? Like, how many bitches you got? How many this? Like that shit's annoying, like, that kind of friend that's like, oh, I know you get hella bitches. What bitches you talking to? What bitches and then it's just
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm not trying to like focus on that right now. Like that ain't even, and then honestly, in this point in my life, and you already know this, like I'm at a point where I'm just like, the bitch is just gonna have to come to me because I'm not, I ain't even trying to focus on that shit right
See,
now.
but all right, so red pill is the wrong thing. But I think you speaking on just like definitely women, like you don't gotta go in depth on all your experiences. You could keep it vague, but just
Yeah,
talking about your philosophies on that, but not even just women, but like when it comes to relationships, because I know your thought on that differs from what the red pill speaks on. So I think if you could just have your own pill or your
my
own
own
thing,
pill.
your own philosophies that you follow,
That's
I
true.
think I think that would be really dope because at that point you're like Steph is cold meet Hamza meet
Yeah.
whatever. Like it's like you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
No, no,
I think
yeah, yeah, no, that's facts. That's facts. And honestly, I probably should.
yeah,
Nah, yeah,
yes for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, nah, you're right. I
A lot of
should.
dudes need, right? Every dude needs guidance in some aspect when it comes to that, bro.
Nah, yeah, nah, that's facts, bro. I'm gonna make a video on it. That's facts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a video on it. Yeah, true.
On what the chorus or the second part, like just in
Well,
general, like your
both. I'm
yeah.
yeah, the Steph is Code joint, and also like the philosophies and shit. Like like sometimes even like red flags or, um, this or that. Like I gotta tell you some shit. Yo, I be forgetting we on a damn live stream. It's
Cause
just funny.
I subscribe to this one YouTuber, right?
Yeah,
And one thing he does is he'll make a video about something, and he'll give his opinion, he'll critique it, he'll give his takes on it or whatever. And then right after he posts the video, like a few hours after, or maybe like immediately after, he'll do a live stream, a Ask Me Anything live stream about that particular video. So, say he made a video critiquing one of Kanye West interviews.
yeah,
Right after that, he'll have like a Ask Me Anything about his Kanye West video. It'll be a live stream, and he'll have people come on there and debate what he said in his video. I think that would be pretty cool. So like say like you gave one of your crazy philosophies about your girl, she can't do this or she can't do that or whatever. You put that out there. And then later you could follow up with ask me anything stream like we're doing right now. And
hmm,
then like I could pull up and debate you about what you said in your video. Or
yeah,
one of your subscribers could join in on Discord and debate you about what you said in your video. And now it's like the live stream points back to the full video, and then there's
yeah,
another piece of content to go with it. And then you could even change your mind in the live stream and be like, "Nah, you know what? You make a great point. That doesn't mean take down your video,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
just more so like another piece of content where you could like further elaborate and defend your worldview."
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think when it comes to that, like when you debate to people and talk to people, I have, and it's been something that I've been like trying to like I guess strengthen as a skill, and it's like understanding. It's just like the skill of understanding, and like knowing that like sometimes when I talk to somebody, I am more attached to one view than the other, but also I need to be open to the other view in order to understand the situation entirely, because I feel like I can get full of myself sometimes. Like I can really just be like, nah, like my way is right, ain't no way the other way is right. Like, nah, that doesn't make any sense to me. But a lot of times, like I can find the answer if I'm just open to the other side a little bit instead of just being stuck in that one way. So that'd be pretty cool. And yeah, yeah. Just how you said, like, like having that guy, like how he'll like change his mind after talking to somebody or whatever, because it's just like, yeah, you I hate, but I like moments like those. Like it's a love hate relationship when I have moments like those where it's just like, damn, this nigga was right. Fuck. Like I kind of feel dumb for a little bit, but then I'm just like, well, I guess we can, continue on.
But I love moments like those.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I feel how you feel when it's you,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like when it's you. But when I watch other creators have moments like those, I love that because that's how I know that they're like real.
Yeah.
You know those people will like say some dumb shit and then they'll like stand on that completely.
Yeah.
No matter how many times they contradicted themselves, they would be hypocrites. They stand on it. It's like at that point, it's like, yo, you're a bot.
Yeah.
But like if you can see like your favorite creator kind of like hear somebody out and then be like, you know what? I changed my position. I actually like it makes me like the
Mm-hmm.
person more. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. True.
And then I feel like that would be a great opportunity for you to put your mindset to the test because
Yeah.
you made your video just talking with no interruptions. But now your subscribers can come on and they can say what they say. Maybe they agree with you, maybe they don't, maybe they just have more questions. Now you could put your ideology to the test. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it's an opportunity for you to interact with them more, but then also it's an opportunity for them to get more of your personality. And like if you do end up changing your mind on something, that might make them fuck with you more. Like, yo, AJ really a reasonable
Mm-hmm.
person. Floyd is really a reasonable person. Like
Yeah.
this is a person I consider I could be friends with this person because he said one thing and he's willing to hear us out. He's willing to talk to us and like
Yeah.
really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's fine.
Yeah. No, it's true. Yeah. But there's so many people who don't have that. But that takes so much maturity, though. Like, it
Yeah,
takes a lot of maturity for, like, somebody to be like, like, I've held on to this belief for, like, so long, but, like, damn, what this guy just said made me think about it a whole different way. I've been stuck in a rut. I've been going in circles. Like, maybe what he
yeah,
just said just maybe, like, could break me free from that circle.
facts,
So it's just, yeah.
facts,
Yeah,
facts. I'm,
because
I'm looking forward to the content. I
it's
want to hear.
facts. It's
I
facts.
would,
I gotta write that shit down. I've been
that's
trying to upload more frequently on YouTube, man. I've been trying to upload just as much as I can. I'm so done with the whole like every day, once a week, twice a week, like bullshit. I'm just like, nigga, I'm just about to just go in, whether it's 3 times a day, whether it's once a week, just as much as I could do.
and like that could even be something you do like buying this course so you don't have to.
Yeah,
And like I know that adds up after a while, but like
yeah,
it could be something you do every once in a while, maybe once a month or something where you buy a different person's course and like you review it, especially if that person has a large audience, because that's probably something that they're all thinking about too. And
yeah.
you give your honest review, your honest, because Um, I seen you do it. It wasn't necessarily a course, but the person that rated your face,
Oh yeah, wheat waffles and Neural Angel. Yeah.
and just something like that, kind of, where like you
Mm-hmm.
actually take the person's course, you take notes of what you saw, what you liked, what you didn't like, what they could have did better, what you learned from it, and
Yeah.
you just make an honest video about it.
True.
And I feel like you could grow a lot from that. And then on top of that, talk about relationships, bro.
I
Talk
know.
about your POV on the beaches.
On the beaches.
Nah, for real, 'cause I know I don't think YouTube has seen that for real.
That's facts actually. That's real, like that's facts. You know what's crazy is I was reading this book called .com Secrets, and it was actually because Hamza had recommended the book. and it was the section on like the attractive character, like make somebody that's gonna attract people to you, like create this person that other people want to be like or want to be around. And he had started off the chapter of this pickup artist. And this pickup artist is actually famous for not showing guys how to pull up on girls and how to approach women, but how to get women to approach them. Like I was just like, oh shit, I like that. I might have to do
Yeah,
something like that.
I think that's perfect. I think that's
Yeah,
perfect for you, especially because that's actually your game.
yeah, that
It
is
isn't
my
like,
Riz.
but like it isn't
Yeah,
like somebody who wants that to happen for them, so they're making videos even though in reality it doesn't happen. Like
yeah,
I've been out with you before.
yeah,
That's literally your Riz, bro. Like
yeah,
literally, women come up to you, and that's how it go.
yeah.
So I think the unspoken Riz, I think you could take that to another level
That's
if you just
facts.
made like series of videos about it, like breaking it down, what you do, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, what they look for. If someone gets you choosing signals, what do you do after that?
Yep, yep.
You know what I'm saying? But then on top of that, I think you can speak on. Here you go. I'm about to give you one.
All right.
I think before this 10 minutes, when I got you,
Yeah.
I think you can take a certain moment, a certain. I don't know if I want to say this. You remember when you came out to New York and that thing happened?
When the club owners let us in.
No, I'm talking about like just the thing with Shorty.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
think I think you could take something like that, right? You could make a
Yeah.
story. You could make a story time out of it. You can keep it vague. You don't gotta give too many details. You can make fake names or whatever. Make a little story time out of it, and then you can like have a lesson in there.
Yeah, that's
The video
true.
don't even gotta be too long. The video could be like 10, 15 minutes. You get a brief story time. You put a lesson in it, what you learn, or maybe you didn't learn anything. Maybe you're just frustrated by it, and this is you venting about it. But I think one of the things about Red Pill and YouTube is like it seems too perfect. It's like it's always, oh, I went, I did this, I secured the W, and it just it's like no L's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's
or, or
facts.
or they
Yeah.
make it seem like their L's was a thing of the past when they were like a long time ago. I feel like one thing people will be able to connect with you like a lot on is just like if you were to talk about the W's, but then also talk about the L's too.
Yeah.
And like everybody takes L's when it comes to Jordans.
Yeah. But yeah, and I feel like it's the little details and it's the nuances and the discrepancies that happen like while you're like trying to like secure the bag. And it's like the little like things that like, like your expectations or like this goes wrong and this doesn't go right or what do you do in this certain situation or like how can you tell if like, like she really like fucking with you heavy or like what kind of like shit she gonna do or like what is she doing and it's just like yo I like and like you just break it down like it's like you're playing like Monday night like quarterback like we watching film right now and it's just like all right at this moment I knew that I should have pulled this move or like I should have said this or yeah.
But like even that story you told me about for Fashion Week when
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spoil it because you might make a video out of it, but
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Fashion Week when um I remember you told me the girls had to rate y'all and stuff like that
Oh
on the
yeah,
day.
yeah.
I feel like that would make an amazing story
Yeah.
time.
No,
And you could
yeah.
take that several different ways. You could make it about modeling. You could make it
Mm-hmm.
about women. You could make it about just self improvement. You can make it about staying ready so you don't gotta get ready.
That's
Like it can
facts.
go a multitude of ways.
That's facts.
But I think you got just a bunch of like short stories that you can make. You can put a lesson to. You can just vent about your frustrations. Bro, I think this is. I'm not gonna say it, but I think this is one of those things that you can like grow exponentially fast. Because I see it like a new red pillar every day, and it's like
Yeah.
people are getting. I feel like a lot of people are getting kind of tired of that like facade. Like you kind
Yeah.
of want something real.
Like,
You know what I mean?
yeah, like the alpha male, like,
Yeah.
yeah, nah, don't compliment your girl. Throw her a bone every now and then. Yeah, like that type of shit. Yeah.
After a while, bro, it's like that's how we want to move, but do we really move like that?
Yeah, and it's tiring moving moving that type of energy every day. Like, I mean, like, I feel like there should be a balance. I don't feel like you should never be like that. I feel like there are moments that come where, like, you should be like that alpha male type, nah, like, we doing it this way, or like, like, nah, or like, like, you can over compliment her, like, too much. But I feel like, I don't know if you have seen my video about the Will Smith parable, but it was just
I
like,
saw that. I saw that.
oh yeah, you did. Yeah, it's like sometimes our old ways can like ruin new relationships. And like, you take these red pill philosophies, and you take these, these ways, and you have these mentalities, and it could tarnish like a good, like a good relationship, because it's just like, like, you treated all these women because, how AMS says, like, remember this acronym: all women are sluts. And it's just like, when you
He said that. He said that, everybody, not me.
but he was just like, if you just think to yourself like all women are sluts, like, ain't shit gonna surprise you. You know what I mean? But sometimes though, is that you could be in a relationship with a girl who's not a slut, but it's just like you just keep on, like, you don't want to let your guard down so much that, like, now you're just like this stiff guy, and like this, it's just like this weird energy where it feels like you're walking on ice. Like you make her feel like she's walking on ice now that she's around you. Like, she doesn't want to do anything to fuck up. And I've been that way before, and I've fucked like a couple of situations up like that, where it's just like I'm too, you know much of like that alpha male, like all women are sluts, like, you ain't gonna surprise me, bitch. Nah, I know what you doing. Like, it can kind of ruin shit sometimes.
That's a great video right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great video right there. Um, yeah, bro. I feel like I want to see it. I genuinely want to see it.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Because it coincides with what you're already doing too.
Yeah, that is true. And but what I need to do, dude, is like, I don't go out enough. Like, I really don't. Um, like, I don't go out to parties enough. I don't go out and, like, like, the clubs enough. Like, I just don't go out enough. Like, I'm always like in my house. Like, of course, like, there are times where, like, I'll go out to events like with you, or like whomsoever, like, we'll go out to like these social events, but most of the times, 90% of the time, I'm like in my room. Yeah.
Shit, man. You gotta hit a leak. Where leak at?
Leak don't be going to parties, man. I mean, like, we'll like go out, but like we'll go out like as a group, like to like, like restaurants and stuff like that, and like, walk around, but nothing like nightlife type, like social settings where it's just like, there's going to be like mad potential at that event.
So maybe you could help people with their. I imagine you'd probably be on dating apps a lot. Maybe that's something.
I mean, yeah, maybe, yeah. But dating
I don't know.
apps, yeah. I honestly haven't seen that much success with dating apps. Like I've seen, like, like, I've been on dates with dating apps, but it's nothing like consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I've been on a couple of dates and this and that, and like, of course, like, I'll get matches or whatever, but then it's just like, it'd be crazy because, like, I'll get matches, and then the bitches will like message me first and be like, "Oh my god, you're so gorgeous! Oh my god, you're so beautiful!" And then, like, we'll talk or whatever, and then she'll stop responding. I'm like, motherfucker, what was the point of you texting me in the first place?
That's how it go.
That's how it be sometimes. I'm just like, all right,
Nah, for real,
whatever.
Cause what happens is, this is
Mm-hmm.
my theory. my theory is they'll match with you,
Yeah.
and at the time, you'll be like the best prospect they had.
Hell yeah.
Maybe that's because you just look the best out of everybody they match with so far, or the person that they want a response from, they haven't got a response from, and so you're like the next best thing.
Yeah.
But then they're just gonna keep swiping, and then they see somebody else. With a guy, it's like, yo, we can just talk to you and talk to them at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
I feel like with a girl, they be trying to put all their eggs
In one basket.
in one basket.
Yeah.
That's why like niggas be getting ghosted a lot.
Yeah.
A guy will be on one of these apps and trying to talk to 5 girls at one time.
But that's why they say like online dating has just fucked up the dating scene like so much, because it's just like, you know, how when I with you like last month and this and that, it's just like, yeah, man, like when I go out, like I get that kind of response, but it's just like, but it's like when I go out, like I get that kind of response, but when it comes to like, you know, Tinder and dating apps, like you can kind of see like a dip in that, you know, because of that online like presence and because that abundance mindset that they have. Like, yeah, I'm waiting for this damn Zoom. I'm just like, this shit. I knew it. You guys, you guys, you guys, you guys. I'm gonna take a pee. Yep. Hello?
Yo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, so I got a few more thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to go because I have to finish this podcast.
Oh yeah, facts.
But yeah. So I'm looking at your page. You know what I'm saying? You got the workout stuff, the stuff about your face, skincare, hair,
Yeah.
pimples, right? All of this stuff.
Yeah.
make a video about how you get women to approach you,
Yeah.
unspoken riz, and you can compile all of that into one short video. You know what I'm saying? Like you list out
Yeah.
the bullet points on how you get it so that you don't have to approach a girl.
Yeah.
Now you're including all the stuff that you naturally want to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
and you package it in a way that the average guy will be able to find it. Because the average guy might not know to look up these certain like individual things. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. That's true.
The average guy might have um dark spots, but for whatever reason, he don't look up videos like that.
Mm-hmm.
He look up videos on how to get girls or
Right,
something like that.
right, right.
So now you're bringing all that information,
Yeah,
packaging it in one, and bringing it to the people, and you're labeling it under how to get females, how to get women, bro. Something like that.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like, bro, that jank would do really well, bro.
Mm. No, facts. Hey, mama.
My dudes.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. The mom's coming in. But yeah, nah, true. I'm gonna have to do that.
Let's go. Let's go.
But no, that I mean, cause that's true. Cause it's just like I be feeling like that's why like my videos don't get that many views too. Cause I just feel like yeah, I think I told you that before. Like I just be feeling like I'm ahead of my time.
That's true.
Like, cause it's just like dudes are not looking up, how to remove dark spots or like how to get a jaw or like how to get cheekbones. Like that's mainly like women kind of looking that up, and it's not really like gonna you know boost like or like the views ain't really gonna be there like that like so honestly that's why I was surprised with the laser hair removal drones too, but it was just like damn, like some guys really do be struggling with it.
But here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a creator named Duke Dennis.
Duke Dennis.
Duke Dennis.
Okay.
He's a part of a group called AMP.
AMP.
One of the members of AMP is named Kai. I don't know if you ever heard of Kai Cenat. He's like the biggest streamer in the world right now.
Mm-mm.
Kai Cenat invented the word Riz. Right?
Yeah.
Duke Dennis is known for having unspoken Riz, which is what I said to you.
Yeah.
Basically, Duke has a bunch of videos where he'll be out in public and like he'll literally not pull up on nobody. Like this flocks and herds of women will just approach him.
You serious?
Yes, like it's so crazy that people be trying to break it down. I'll send you some videos after this.
Yeah.
But joints will literally just approach him. But the thing is, he doesn't really explain how it happens. He more just says like, yo, you just gotta be cool. But like he's not that kind of channel. His channel is more so like entertainment. So like a lot of people don't know, they just chuck it up to like he's just a good looking guy, right?
Yeah.
Whereas your videos now are like breaking down all like the
Like
smaller things.
why it happens.
So
Yeah.
yours would be more beneficial because you can make the videos about how you get girls to pull up on you. But now people can go back and look at your older videos now. Like you said, you're ahead of your time.
Yeah.
People can go back and look at all these videos now and just get in-depth like information on jaw fillers,
Yeah.
on acne, on their hair. And now you can create people that have like the same kind of riz now, and you can actually like show them the fundamentals to you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. No. I totally understand. Yeah.
I'm gonna send you some videos
All
in
right.
detail.
Yeah. You gotta send that to me. Yeah, but that's like, I think that's like my main. That's honestly what I need to work on is just like getting out more, just going out more and shit. Yeah, but
Yes, you can get these story times.
I know. You get these story times going. Hell yeah.
That's a fact,
That's
bro.
facts. That should be happening in the gym too. That shit, that shit crazy. I don't even be thinking that because I be like, yo, I be going. I just roll out of bed. I be like, man, I just want to go to the gym. I
Yeah,
mean, having choosing signals and everything too. I was like, yeah,
facts.
yeah,
So yeah, I think you should. I think you should go crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? Um,
yeah.
I actually gotta go finish this pod.
Oh yeah,
But shout out to the live stream. Shout out to Pretty Boy Floyd.
oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
man. Y'all check out Low Show. What's your TikTok channel? I gotta put it on here so when they watch it, they go and check it out too.
I actually noticed on YouTube your joint still says "Be right back." I don't know if they
Oh,
can.
it does. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh, okay, there we go.
But the TikTok is called the Rap Mix. The Rap Mix. I'm actually gonna change the name soon.
Gotcha.
But the Rap Mix.
Bet.
Um, yeah, man.
All
We're gonna
right,
run this
man.
back soon. It's gonna keep getting better and better. You feel
Hell
me?
yeah.
See y'all.
All right, dog. See you later.